etc.
Let me tell you, Cam. I'm going to tell you all about MMAtakes.com. And what you need to do is you need to drop everything. Throw that beer in the garbage, right? Because you don't have time to drink it. All you have time to do is download and subscribe to MMA Talks Podcast. And it's real simple. I'll tell you why. Because you got a fucking computer right in front of you. All you got to do is go to MMAtakes.com. And you can follow them on Twitter.
No way.
Yeah. You want to know what their Twitter handle is? It's real fucking easy. It's at MMA Takes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Simple.
So simple.
No reason not to subscribe.
Telling me.
Anywho. What's going on?
You want to just
What do we want to break down first?
want to do that shout out again?
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, God. Here. I don't even remember how I did it. I think I nailed it out of the park on the first
This
take.
is going to go
That's
back
what
on the podcast app anyway, right?
Well, I can edit it kind of.
Oh, okay.
You got to just put that promo right up at the beginning.
Okay, well, that's what I'll do. I'll cut it.
Yeah. Even before our It's Time.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
It was pretty good.
Were you laughing?
You knocked it out of the park.
I mean, I do it to hear you laugh.
Well, good.
But you're so far away in the bunker that I can't. So
You can't see my face either.
I just have to imagine that you're laughing.
Yeah, when I'm over there, you can't see my face. Can't see anything.
No.
And so Ben Askren gives Showtime a nice little
Yeah.
Yeah.
push, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Man,
Let's
that
watch
was
this.
ridiculous. Boom.
Hold on. What was the comment underneath that?
Look at the way Pettis smiles at...
Wonderboy's lifeless body.
He's back.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. He back.
He back.
He back. He back.
That was crazy.
Oh, man, I love it.
What a crazy knockout.
First time at 170. Up against someone who's never been knocked out.
Yeah.
Knocks him out.
Man.
Second round.
Tyron hit him with some shots and couldn't put him away like that. Maybe softened him up.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, it's beautiful. It's so
I don't know,
beautiful.
man. I think there's something to it, fighting at your natural weight class.
Yeah, you probably should just fight there. It seems like guys overall are more successful. And they feel better. They look better.
It feels like there's more guys doing that in the past year and a half.
Definitely. Definitely is becoming more of a thing.
And, like, without a doubt, I feel like we've been hearing them interviewed after fights, after they've won a fight. And every time they're just like, oh, I feel so much better.
Yeah.
Not going through that weight cut.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a battle.
Yeah.
Complete battle. And Rockhold's going up to 205 now. That's
205,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's he fighting?
At
Jan
205?
Jan Blachowicz.
Yeah, there we go.
Jan Blachowicz.
All right.
It's going to be a good fight.
How's the Englishman say his name?
I have no idea.
Jan Blachowicz. Jan Blach.
Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Blachowicz.
That's going to be a good fight.
That's going to be a good
That's
fight.
fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. When's that one scheduled for?
June, maybe?
June?
Was it June or July?
We'll be there.
Maybe it was May.
Mark my
I'll give you
words,
3
MMA,
months.
etc. fans. We will
Okay.
be there with a podcast for
What do
you.
you think about Anthony Pettis versus Robbie Lawler now?
Oh,
I'm for it.
I mean,
who would?
Pettis just beat number 4 ranked.
Who wouldn't
in
watch it?
Wonderboy.
Who wouldn't watch it? Who wants RDA?
Yeah, RDA.
That's a good fight too.
RDA is fighting Kevin Lee at 170. Confirmed. Kevin Lee's moving up.
Any picks for that one?
Probably RDA, I think.
Yeah.
You just don't know how good Kevin Lee's going to look.
I'd be curious.
You think he's too hot and cold?
Well, he might be really hot at 170.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
Be
never
curious to
fought
see
there.
how he sizes up against those guys. But he's fighting another guy that's a former lightweight.
Yeah,
Who,
true.
when he fought Kamaru and Colby, I thought he did good in the Colby fight. But you can watch him fight those bigger guys in the welterweight division, and the size difference is evident.
Yeah.
Kamaru's a big welterweight. I don't know. Colby seems like the right size welterweight. So we'll see. I'd be curious to watch that one though.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But Robbie versus Showtime, that's a good fight too.
Yeah, there's a lot of good fights.
So is Ben Askren versus Robbie Lawler too, though.
Yeah.
You think
By
so?
the way,
You like that one?
Yeah.
yeah. Well, just after watching the first time, it was so crazy,
Yeah.
and it didn't really end
They
with
could, they
anybody
could, they
satisfied.
could, yeah, they could easily sell that fight again.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think so.
And like Ben Askren would have no problem signing that up for that fight again.
Robbie looked
Like, what is he going to
ridiculous.
say? Like, no, I already beat him.
He might.
There's nothing to do there.
He might say that.
Yeah, but it would sell, and
Yeah.
he knows that, and he's a smart man.
Yeah, I think he'll do whatever it takes to get to that title shot.
Yeah.
I have to imagine.
Yeah, I think so.
Um,
I think that's probably the fight to make.
He's a winner. He wants to win fights. He wants to be the best. He might be the best.
You think so?
He might be the best.
Ben
I don't know.
Askren?
Ben Askren.
Wow.
Getting on the funky train.
Wow.
Oh,
You
man.
heard it here.
Strong words.
Kidding.
That
hot
division is on fire all
the
of a
hot
sudden.
takes
though.
from MMA, etc.
You know,
Yeah.
George leaves. Tyron loses the belt.
Oh yeah,
You've
like
got
that.
Kamaru as the
That whole
champion.
world is topsy turvy right now.
That division is awesome again.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like
Yeah.
not that it wasn't awesome before, but it's got some real storylines.
In the history of the UFC, like that division has always gotten a lot of attention,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. But it feels like it's been a little snoozy for a while.
Yeah, and just kind of up in the air.
Yeah.
You know, no
Yeah.
disrespect to Tyron or
No,
anybody.
not at all.
Just, man, it's an exciting time to watch.
Oh,
what
yeah.
happens there. And the
Because, like you say,
matches-
like you don't know what's going to happen anymore.
no, like who are they going to match up with? Who?
Yeah.
Who's Colby going to?
Everyone-
Is Colby scheduled to fight anybody?
Everyone in there's a killer right
no,
now.
it's gonna be the Usman
Yeah.
fight. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, so Colby versus Usman. That's
Yep.
a good fight. Whatever happens between Askren and the rest of the guys, Robbie looked ridiculous. And it's going to be hella fun to watch.
Yeah, it is.
That's for damn sure.
Yep.
Yeah, exciting times in that division for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like the last, like before this year, like 2018, 2017, the big division to watch was either heavyweight. Heavyweight's always the division to watch, obviously. That's
be
where
a
all the
lot of fun.
that's where all the knockout artists are, right? But like it's been like 155, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
155 has been the big to do
Stacked.
division.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Always.
yeah. And like you don't know who the fuck is going to be on top.
Yeah.
The rankings are shifting every month,
Yeah. It's
and now it feels like it's like
It's a lot
that.
of
It's like
talent.
that time for 170.
yeah.
It's exciting.
There's a lot of good matchups. I mean, who knows how it all shakes out in the end, but it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, it is.
The Anthony Smith John Jones fight, I don't know. We obviously haven't talked about that.
No, we got to talk about that. Somebody
Yeah.
was actually asking us to talk about that. Did you watch it, Miles? Did you catch it?
Yeah, he came over.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Where was I? How's that work?
You were working.
Yeah, I mean, we would have been podcasting if you were around.
Darn.
I know. It was a fun night, though. We were drinking something.
Drinking beers
Just drinking
and stuff.
booze.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a good time when you can't remember
Yeah.
I do
how
remember.
much of a good
I
time
do
it
remember
was.
eating pork
Sometimes you just
product.
gotta get pissed up like
Yeah.
that, you know?
Yeah.
Not remember.
We did eat some pork product. I don't know.
But yeah, it was
I
good
got,
fights.
We're not vegan.
It's
I
good
got
fights.
some pork product upstairs after this if you guys want.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
don't
some
tease me with a
appies.
good time.
Nice. Can't wait.
Some bacon wrapped scallops.
Ooh.
Some dry ribs.
Oh,
Oh.
Some stuffed jalapeno cheese sticks.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Something else. and something
man,
else.
those are some tasty hors d'oeuvres
Yeah.
you're describing.
What the fuck?
Okay, so we talked about the
Don't
Robbie
worry.
Lawler fight.
I like it.
Okay, so we talked about Robbie Lawler versus Askren briefly. It's a good fight. Probably.
we
gonna
can.
do
I
it
mean,
again.
we can go deep dives into
go
these
through it?
a little later. Let's just do a broad sweep of a few things
Okay, let's-
right up front here.
All right.
Okay, John Jones, Anthony Smith.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of?
I mean, John Jones, the man is still a machine.
Mhm.
He's unbelievable.
He's just unquestionably good.
You know what that fight reminded me of? Like a sparring match. You know what I mean?
Between like,
like
when
Jones-
we used to spar.
No.
No, like with skill. And stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that good.
Yeah.
Right.
But, it was like John Jones was just like trying different things out on Anthony.
Oh yeah,
Anthony
like
Smith
I know what you mean. Like it looked like he was just in the gym, just working.
Yeah.
It's like putting in time.
Yeah.
You're able to try some stuff. You don't want to get too crazy because
Yeah.
you could get knocked out. Obviously.
I feel like that's been his attitude for the last couple of fights he's had. Because like he was obviously away for that break, came back, and like since he's been back, I want to say like it almost feels like he's lacking a bit of confidence, but that's definitely not it. Like I'm definitely using the wrong word there.
He is
like he's very comfortable in the octagon, despite being away.
Yeah, it looks like. His last fight would have been Gustafsson before that, right? He put him away in the third round. Put him away in the third round.
I believe it was a third, yeah.
So he just seems to pick his shot so well.
He rises to the occasion depending on his opponent. I feel like
the guy's more dangerous.
Fight,
yeah,
like holy shit.
Yeah,
if the guy's more dangerous, the more dangerous he is, or the more lethal he is, or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's hard to because in the Anthony Smith fight, like he's obviously got a game plan.
Mm-hmm.
He's moving forward, putting pressure on him. He's always beating him to the, with the shots.
like that. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Like it just looks like he's just following a game plan. Like he's just going through the motions. He's working like clockwork.
I think that's like his level of competence, though. He's so expert at what he's doing that he consistently is basically, and like he's almost square dancing. This is where you put your foot next.
He just knows all the steps.
Yeah, he knows all the steps.
And the guy he's fighting doesn't know how to dance.
Yeah, or they're behind him all the time, right? They're lagging him.
Well, he's leading. He's in the dance.
He's always leading. He's probably a few moves ahead.
Right.
Maybe try and kick with him.
Maybe what my issue is that like I never noticed how good he is at doing that until he came back.
Right.
And I've noticed it in his most recent couple fights, and I just never noticed it before. Maybe that's what's going on.
Probably a good way to put it too, because he it's so subtle. He does, but it all has a purpose, and he's always trying to set something up. And the best Anthony Smith could do that in that entire fight was defend.
Yeah,
be in a defensive position every time. He never had the initiative. He was never ahead.
Yeah, like you get the impression that Jones, like every movement he's making, it literally looks like he's drilled it 1,000 times.
Yeah, and it leads to the next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's almost tough to appreciate because it might look like he's coasting at certain times, but no, he's just
like
staying ahead of his
that's just
guy.
Because it is subtle, right?
Yeah.
But like the fact that he does that, it's not just that he has this one game plan that he applies to every opponent. Like he invents a wheel for every opponent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like he looks different every fight. But at the same time, he looks the same because he's still executing that game plan.
Yeah,
it's just different for every opponent.
He's still better, and still,
man.
every exchange
Impressive.
they get into, he's a little bit, just a little bit ahead.
Yeah,
his hand position's a little better in the clinch.
Yeah,
whatever it is to shut the other guy down.
Yeah, like on top of having the intellect to put together those game plans, he's got the fundamentals down so well.
Yeah, and he's always that next step. If whatever the position is, he wins every position.
Yeah,
almost.
Yeah.
And then if he loses a position, he wins the next one. Like, so he can recover. If a guy digs an underhook or whatever, he's the next position he'll win.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's I think the difference.
Yeah, like
at
he's
that level.
like you say, he's never behind because he's always anticipating. Like if he's falling, he starts to fall behind. He just anticipates the next thing and gets ahead again.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Man,
it's a scary man.
So what do you think about him in a rumored fight with Stipe Miocic at heavyweight?
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
It's a good matchup.
Why the heck not?
It's a good matchup.
I like it better than the Thiago fight, if I'm to be honest.
I do too.
Because of what Gegard was able to do to Thiago.
Mm-hmm.
He just took him down, pounded with relative ease.
Yeah.
Like, you think we would see Jones just execute that same game plan?
I think it would be similar.
It's exciting because there's always that chance.
There's always that chance
to get KO'd by especially Santos.
But you look at who has ever, aside from like Matt Serra knocking GSP out, who has ever won the puncher's chance game really with a technician that is so far ahead of everybody else.
Nobody.
Like, and a guy that can follow a game plan that well. After that happened to GSP, it never happened again.
No.
A guy like John, I don't think it's likely to happen to, unless there's some physical reason for it. Like, maybe his ACL's blown and he decides to fight anyway, or whatever. He can't get away from a shot or something.
Yeah.
But he's so expert in his defense that it's probably not gonna, he knows how to neutralize all that stuff, and he's not dumb enough to get pulled into. The guy's lost everything that he's had over and over again. Like, if he has some sort of a mental issue where he can fail inside the octagon, I think that's almost the one place that he can't fail.
Yeah.
He keeps it together in there no matter what.
Like you say, he's fucked up outside of the octagon enough times that he knows he doesn't ever want to do that again.
Yeah, and his competition mindset is so strong that he's not going to risk losing to whatever
X.
guy.
Yeah, fill in the blank. Yeah.
Because of some mistake where he wants to, stand and bang, bro.
Yeah.
Or I just don't see it. I don't,
Well, and
a guy like Tiago, for instance, you take that example. I just don't.
Yeah, you don't see anybody getting under his skin in any fight buildup.
No, definitely not.
Never. Doesn't happen.
And maybe I'm off base with this too, but it seems like if somebody's going to come up and beat him, they're going to be so exceptionally better than everybody else. Like when Cormier beats everybody else in the light heavyweight division, right?
Yeah.
He is clearly better. He never loses. Really, same thing. He doesn't lose position. He's always, as a competitor,
he's such a
he's
smart
always
fighter.
ahead of the other guy. And you see Thiago Santos fight even, and I did not watch his last fight, so I can't say for sure, but he gets in positions where he still loses the position or gets tagged or whatever. Those guys that are that good, that is going to beat a guy like John Jones or DC or even Alex, really for the most part, are going to not give up so many positions in a fight or so many moments where they're losing the fight.
Yeah.
And that time, you start to add that time up and you fight a guy like John Jones, all of a sudden you're losing 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Because of those mistakes.
Yeah.
And they're so good at picking out those tendencies in opponents, and he goes in there and exploits the shit out of them.
I would love to watch footage of John Jones, like, watching a competitor's footage. Like, I would love to see, like, is he like taking notes? Like, what is he? Does he talk during it? Like, how does he dissect another fighter?
I'd be curious
in the gym.
Right? It's like certain guys that can't be coaches because they are, you think they'd be a great coach like a Michael Jordan or Wayne Gretzky or something, but they can't be.
But yeah, they never are, right?
They don't end up being a great coach or a great GM or whatever. But a guy like John probably could be a great coach too, like just because of his demeanor. I think Chael had the upper hand on him a little bit when they did the Ultimate Fighter show. Like Chael kind of won the intellectual warfare, but he didn't have the physical skills or ability to deal with John Jones in the cage. But he walked through a lot of those exchanges. Like, he won the mental side to me when they were on the show together for the most part. But a guy like John, he understands the game so well. Anyway, I think he could be a good coach if he had like a one student or something like that. He had a guy with the physical tools to.
Oh fuck! Could you imagine?
He'd probably be a really good.
Let's say 5 years from now, John Jones retires, and opens a gym and says, "I'm going to take on one fighter at a time in my gym."
Yeah,
that would be nuts.
I mean, guaranteed he's going to have a martial arts academy when he retires.
Oh, for sure.
I'm sure very popular.
The Bones Jones Academy of MMA.
CBD, he's going to have a CBD line because everybody has a CBD line and whatever else have you. But that's my opinion anyway on him. It was a good showing by Anthony Smith. He hung in there, did the best he could, but he just had no answer.
Yeah, he's in deep water.
And a fight with him and Alex will be a good fight, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think so too.
I think it's a winnable fight for him.
The only fight that excites me for John Jones at 205 right now is Luke Rockhold, I think.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Rockhold and Jones. I just want to see them grapple for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. That'd be awesome to see.
Or 2 minutes or whatever. I just want to see them grapple. Fuck, that'd be good.
The good thing about Jones is he pretty much every time he fights, he gets his own card. So whoever he fights, it's going to be 5 rounds.
Oh, well, yeah, champion too. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That would be an interesting clash of styles because they're both very different. The way they grapple.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
We're still recording?
I think so.
That's good. That's good. It didn't shut down.
The train hasn't crashed and fallen off the rails?
I haven't played Mario Yamasaki is watching still.
Oh, that's
One
good.
guy.
One guy.
One guy. Number one.
So what did you guys think about Cody Garbrandt getting KO'd there?
Okay, so that happened I think just before Myles showed up.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, because you were over when Tisha Torres fought. Whatever, Weili Zhang. Garbrandt, I could not believe that he decided to just basically play right hook, left hook with another guy until one of them fell down. Like it was
just a bar fight, or what?
His fight IQ, and he had success early too. He fought a good fight. He was fighting a good fight.
Yeah,
in a lot of ways, and so was Pedro.
And then he just threw all that out the window.
Threw it out the window. He got caught a little bit, and then it just was like, fuck it.
Composure. Fighters have got to train composure.
Well, he does. I think he needs
composure under pressure.
I don't want to say. I mean, I don't fight.
You know what's crazy is TJ Dillashaw just tested positive.
Really?
And now he just gave up his title.
Yeah.
So if Cody would have won that fight by just sticking to a game plan, he'd be right in contention right now for that belt.
Yeah, he'd have a shot at it.
Yep.
And they would have thrown him in there for a fucking
absolutely
belt.
They would have.
Oh my god.
Be him versus Dominic Cruz again or something.
Him and Moraes or something.
Yeah. Even better.
Yeah. So I mean,
till Dominic's all healed up.
It's fucking crazy news about Dillashaw.
Yeah, what did he get popped for?
It's not
hasn't been released yet.
Hasn't been released.
But I mean, that picture that TJ released leading up to his last fight there, and he had like 50 containers of pills on his desk.
Probably one of those, hey?
Yeah, it's probably one of them.
Was that on his Instagram or something?
Yeah, so his new name is TJ Pillashaw.
Fuck. He can't catch a break with the fans, eh?
No.
It's either the snake memes.
He's so goddamn good too, like.
Yeah.
Such a shame.
Oh yeah,
there it is. Did you see that cut up?
There it is. Look at all those fucking pill bottles.
Fuck.
You can't even see the desk.
It's crazy.
Did you see that cut up video of him on Rogan's podcast?
Yeah, well, I didn't watch it all.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was on like Funny MMA or something like that on their Instagram, and it's just him. Basically, they cut up the conversation so it sounds like he's talking about doing steroids.
Oh, right.
They just take little bits and pieces.
Oh, that's funny.
Whoever does those things,
genius.
That's an art.
They have a lot of time.
Holy fuck!
Make that editing.
Yeah,
it's unreal.
I just die when I watch those things.
Pettis learn from the best.
Oh, really? That's
you
the
learn
best.
From the best.
Oh, interesting.
Oh boy, when's he gonna come back and fight for the title?
CM Punk.
Yeah,
for the title.
Yeah,
don't know, man.
Yeah, that's one fight we don't need to see.
Weili Zhang, that was the next fight that was up on that card. It was a good performance by her to beat Tisha like that.
Yeah, it was.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was catching the highlights. She ate a lot of shit.
Yeah, she ate a lot of shit.
Ooh.
And I mean, we were mostly drinking when we watched that fight, and it was no disrespect at all. But you had just shown up, and we needed to crack some beers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the way it went. And then I think we just talked for 15 minutes, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
15 that's true.
Plus whatever.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Priorities.
Talk about, well, I mean, Tyron, we're kind of going all over the place, but Usman versus Woodley, that was everybody that
I'm still floored by that performance.
Crazy. Did you see him on Joe's podcast after?
Mm-hmm.
Listen to it.
I've got that one downloaded. It's in my queue.
Behind the scenes stuff?
Yeah.
From that night?
No, there's a video of like him being on Joe's podcast, and they kind of do,
behind
like,
the scenes at Joe's.
Stuff.
Oh, I
man,
didn't
that
see that
studio
one.
is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's fucking so cool. He's got like a VR room. I don't think they showed it in that video, but he's got like a full like VR.
Well, yeah, he recently got like a gaming room set up,
Yeah.
so that he can get his ass kicked at Quake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That guy lives like the best life, man. Like,
if you were like an early LAN guy and you were like Savage back in the day, like Quake, or what was the other one that was really popular? Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike, yeah. OG Counter-Strike.
OG Counter-Strike, and you were really good at it, and you played now against some of these people that game.
Oh God.
You'd fucking cry.
Yeah. I would never touch. I would never touch a game again in my life.
It's just like the levels change, you know.
Yeah.
But who else was on that card? If we go
pretty
down,
much it for the main card.
Yeah, that's the main card basically. And that's all we care about here at Filthy Casual MMA, etc.
Just the main card.
That's all we have time to watch.
Definitely
have time
props.
Okay, let's move on from 235.
I should go to London.
Yeah, let's go to
Till versus
Masvidal. Should just have all the shit already loaded up, ready to go. But
that would be preparation, and we don't do that here.
We have to spend time making sure the camera works by just uninstalling a program and reinstalling it,
having dead silence.
Yeah,
in between finding screens.
Low budget.
That's
the way it is.
Low sponsors. As the sponsors get better, we will hire an audio engineer to sit over there.
Hell yeah, we will
on a Saturday night
over there in the bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually have someone that can like switch camera angles and stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Camera one.
Do the jazz hands.
Yeah. One day.
Alrighty.
So this was the start of the fight, or the start of the fight card. Jack Marshman versus John Phillips. Don't remember that fight.
Did you guys both watch this card?
I watched.
I caught it from the Vulcan.
Started watching a Vulcan. I saw Nathaniel Wood. I saw that fight. And by I saw it, I meant I was working on my laptop, and I had the iPad over to my left.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's better than me. I totally missed this card, so I don't have any memory of any of these fights.
Actually, I watched the Danny Roberts fight, and I believe it was stopped too early as well.
That was the one with the weird tapping situation.
Can you bring up
that's
the?
What it was. Yeah, he said it was a verbal tap, but he just like screamed out.
He was in pain.
He screamed out, but he reversed the position.
Yeah, and then it got stopped.
And then it stopped.
Yeah.
It was a shit stoppage.
It wasn't Herb Dean, was it?
I don't think so. So I do remember that. That's actually a good fight. Nathaniel Wood, I believe I watched some of that. He looked pretty good. And then, the Vulcan fight. I started watching full time. Yeah,
Vulcan. I don't know. He was pretty adamant that he won that fight, but it looked to me like he lost it.
You know what? I was okay with the decision.
I was okay with the decision.
It was a split decision, hey?
I think so.
I believe you're right.
Because normally it'll say unanimous if it's unanimous.
Yeah, you're right. Because I don't know about those other ones, but I know the Leon versus Gunnar was split as well.
Yeah.
I missed that fight, actually.
I can't believe it was split because it was...
Was it one-sided?
Well, it wasn't extremely one-sided, but Leon did the most damage. And Gunnar had him mounted at the end of the third, but I still don't know if he won the third round overall. It was not like questionable to me. I would have given it to Leon if I had a scorecard in my hand.
I like Gunnar Nelson.
Every round.
Sad I missed that fight.
Yeah, Leon is just bigger. Gunnar needs
just able to put on more pressure.
Yeah, Gunnar needs a 165 or something like that.
Oh, he would shine. He would,
because he's a little smaller.
Yeah,
but damn, he's good.
He'd be dangerous.
He's so good.
Yeah,
he got hurt bad in that fight too.
Yeah, early.
Second round, I think.
Second round, yeah.
Got caught by an elbow coming out of the clinch and dropped him. Leon was all over him.
I hate seeing Gunnar Nelson hurt.
Yeah,
for
I
some
know.
Reason.
Yeah.
It affects me.
He's just like the nicest.
I don't
dude.
know why. Just so nice.
Yeah, I love that guy.
The Volkan fight, though. Sorry to jump back to that. I thought he needed a little more pressure, and Dominic basically dominated the kind of the cage. Really, like, it just was always moving. He was always in control of the position.
Right.
More or less.
He just dictated
He had the
where
cage control, essentially.
he dictated
most
where it was
part.
going to take place the whole time.
Yeah, like Volkan, well, they both landed good kicks and stuff, and Volkan obviously has a ton of power.
Yeah.
And was trying to stalk him as best he could, but he was getting pieced up by Dominic's jab too, always sticking in his face.
Yeah.
You know, his face was all red at the end of it, and it was mostly from eating leather for 3 rounds.
Right.
Because he was always trying to land a big shot, but yeah, it didn't seem to me like it was the right decision. I wasn't, you know, he kept saying, "Oh, he said I won the fight," and all this shit after, and I thought, no, you didn't.
Yeah, but it's also like you didn't do enough.
No,
either way.
Exactly.
That's kind of how I felt.
I mean, I'm sure it sucks to take all that. It obviously sucks to take all that damage and be in there for 15 minutes
And
with
then
the guy.
lose.
He's kicking your fucking legs and stuffing his fist in your face and stuff like that. And you're hurt, you're sore, you're tired, and you feel that you might have edged it out, but I didn't. You know, it was the right decision.
Yeah. Well,
in my mind.
I'm good either way with it, to be honest.
I mean, when it's close like that, how can you blame the refs for going with whoever's showing the most damage?
Yeah.
Or, like siding with the guy who dealt the most damage is what I should say.
I hear you. No, and that was it. It just seemed to me like Dominic was more in control of the fight from watching it, with barely any audio. Whatever.
Oh, I mean, that's another thing I feel like I've noticed in the past couple of years is that the judging has gotten a little bit sharper, Like they're conscious enough to be paying attention to more things in the octagon. Like you say, like paying attention to octagon control.
Yeah. Hopefully. It really seems to depend on who you get, though. You could just...
Yeah, where the fights are.
What was that comment up there, Cam? Oh, too far down. What's next for Wonder Boy? There was something about... Maybe it's down a little more. Whoa, Duke kicked Pettis out of the gym for a week right before the Poirier fight. Did not know. What does that mean? Who fought Poirier?
Right before the Poirier fight.
Kicked Pettis out of the gym. I have no idea.
What Poirier fight?
So they weren't seeing eye to eye. Duke had him come into the office and he kicked him out of the gym right after. He felt bad about it because he thinks Pettis has huge potential, so he invited him back. I don't know where this is coming from. Just Twitter. I don't know.
Were they scheduled to fight and it didn't happen at some point? I can't remember.
Man, we were reading
fight.
some wild
And
accusations.
Poirier finished him. Do you not remember this?
Oh yeah, it was like last year.
Remember this? Yeah, it was
last
last
year.
year.
And was Poirier training? Where's Poirier trains out of Florida, doesn't he? Damn, man, this is what happens when you work too much.
Fuck,
used to remember all this shit. There you go. TKO round 3.
Fuck, totally forgot about that. I was thinking back to like WEC for a second in my head.
Yeah. What the hell?
Weird.
That's
it's probably something Anthony said in the post-fight interview or something somewhere.
Yeah.
Who knows?
November 11th, 2017. Man, that was a sick card.
Yeah.
Fucking Matt Brown, Andre Arlovsky,
Cesar Fajita,
Clay Guida. What?
Clay Guida's fighting BJ Penn. Now,
yeah.
Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
BJ Penn is like 1-8 since 2000 and
Makes no sense.
4?
Sure. Why not?
11?
Let's do it.
Sure.
He's like 1-8 in the last 9 years or something. 8 years.
Yeah, I guess.
Just stop, Beach.
Marcos submitted Angela Hill tonight. Armbar.
That was in prelims?
Yep.
That's cool.
So that's our next Canadian prospect right there.
Random Marcos.
Where's she from?
Oh, Ontario.
Ontario.
Just like they all are, eh?
Yeah. Nobody lives in the West.
It's too fucking cold.
Yeah. Dirty bird.
Yeah, so Tim Means fought last weekend too, yeah?
Yeah, and he got KO'd.
He got KO'd clean.
Was
And
that 2
broke
weeks
his
ago?
leg.
Oh, did you see
And
that,
broke his
Miles?
leg?
Yeah.
Show me.
During the KO.
Show me the fight.
Oh, it's terrible. Terrible.
Videos.
Makes me sad.
The fuck?
Oh, that was at UFC Wichita where, man, we haven't done a podcast in a hot minute.
Yeah. It's been a while.
It's been a bit. And that's why all of our fan base abandoned us.
Yeah, you gotta cultivate a fan base, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there,
Cool.
Miles. Oh.
Look at the
I
way
missed
he
it.
falls.
So wait, where did he break his leg?
Look how he
Watch this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
that's a
okay.
shit angle, but just wait.
Yeah, bad angle.
Let's see how he falls on it right here.
Ooh. Ooh. That looks disgusting.
If it's not enough to get knocked out, hey, you break your fucking leg and need surgery after too.
Yeah. Nasty.
Tim Means is a savage.
That mat must be pretty grippy, hey?
Yeah. I think that's what fucked him up.
It was a good fight too. Tim Means was fucking him up
Was he?
like bad.
He's always in a good fight.
And he was slapping him too. Like it looked like
I can't
Wow.
believe that.
oh fuck.
Can't believe
that would
that.
hurt, man. Look at that thing. Just flopping in the wind.
Yeah, just totally sideways.
Gross.
Ooh. No, thank you.
Nico Price.
So that'll be a bit of a recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be out for 9 months
Yeah.
for sure.
No. It's a nasty one.
And what else? Was there any other big? Well, if we're going back to UFC Wichita.
Well, you got Poirier and Holloway fighting for the interim title that is technically held by Tony Ferguson still, and Tony Ferguson's going through some mental health issues right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean,
That's crazy, man. I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah.
That sucks.
but I mean, he seems to be in good spirits now. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just such a bummer to hear that stuff. Like, fuck.
Yeah. Not cool.
Not cool at all. You know,
So
his wife
hopefully-
comes out, makes a statement, has his back.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool. No.
You know, most people would be pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's your
Like,
Don't want to touch
You got a
that.
restraining order against your husband, basically, and you
Yeah.
still got his back.
Yeah.
Savage.
Yeah.
Championship.
a lot of shitty people out there that would use that as their 15 minutes of fame.
Yep,
Oh, for sure.
definitely.
So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to the
Oh,
Poirier and Holloway.
hopefully they make it
that's
out.
for sure. Who do you got in that fight?
Poirier versus Holloway. It's a good fight.
Yeah.
I think Max probably.
Max.
Uh,
I wanted to see Max and Tony so bad.
yeah.
Fuck, that would have been such a good
Yeah,
fight.
that would have been.
Yeah.
I think Max is just gonna bring the pressure and probably. He is so fucking unstoppable. It seems like
That's why I want to see like Tony.
it's so versatile.
That's why I want to see the Tony fight, because Tony comes forward. He's notorious for coming forward, and nobody can fucking stop him.
Yeah, it's just a
Or
Terminator.
like Tony versus Nate Diaz or something too. Like,
Oh God,
could you
that'd be
imagine
sick.
that?
yeah,
Just like who's gonna
Yeah.
be going backwards?
there's so many good fights they could make if they would
Fuck.
put. You know,
I just want to know.
There'd be
God.
so many bets for that fight to end in the first round.
sorry, and you missed. You should pull up the Darren Till, Masvidal fight
Oh.
for Myles too, for the finish at least, because that's worth. That it was an amazing fight, honestly. If you could find the whole fight at some point and watch it, for as long as it lasted, it was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I don't know why it's all zoomed in. Okay, I'm gonna take a piss. You guys want a beer or anything?
Yeah, I could use one maybe.
Sure.
Beer beat.
Takes the back.
We should really watch this one from the beginning.
Yeah? You want me to back it up?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
It's worth watching. And I mean, we only have one viewer anyway, and they're pretty cool, so they probably won't mind if we just... he come out fast and landed that nut shot.
Wow, that was very fast.
Right off the beginning. Yeah, see, they gotta do all these fucked up, like recording a TV that's out of focus.
Do you still have the UFC Fight Pass?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't Cam have that?
I think so.
Mm.
Oh, there you go. Back it up, Myles. Back it up. You gotta see that.
For fuck's sakes. I gotta stop talking to you.
No, you just gotta keep your eyes on the TV. There you go.
My eyes are glued. Oh, there it is. It's a clean left hand.
Yeah. Was. Darren Till is huge too. Like if he learned how to wrestle, he knows how to wrestle, but who says Englishmen can't wrestle?
It sounds like you're saying that. I think that's what's being said.
Masvidal just gangster.
Yeah, fuck. Darren Till looks like he's got like a foot on Masvidal.
You can see the size difference, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even with this fucked up zoomed in angle.
He's another guy who cuts way too much fucking weight, I think.
Darren Till?
Yeah.
How many fights does he have in the UFC?
Oh, he's got a few.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like
he's got a few.
I feel like he hasn't been around that long.
He's been around for a minute.
Hot minute.
No, he's young though. You know.
Oh, for sure. That's why I'm asking. Like, I feel like I've only ever seen him fight like maybe once, twice.
I don't know if you saw him. I didn't watch it. The Till versus Woodley. Like he fought for the title before this, and then he beat Cowboy. Who else did he fight?
He beat Cerrone?
Yeah, KO'd him. TKO'd him at welterweight.
Wow.
Like last year.
I don't remember that.
Back on the Belgian white.
Belgian moon.
We backed it up to the beginning. I thought Myles had to see this fight.
That's pretty good.
Just to see the...
Fuck, we used to spar like this, Myles.
those were the days.
Oh. Like old high school football players, eh?
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know. That's stereotypical. Masvidal is just such a technician. I
could have probably just put this on UFC Fight Pass or like found like a good version of it.
That's what I was asking. Like, don't you have Fight Pass? Like, why are we watching this?
You can put it on Fight Pass.
That's okay.
It'd be on Fight Pass replay.
It's too late. I'm committed.
We're already gone.
I've just gotten used to this.
Yeah.
I love how they're just constantly out of the frame.
Yeah, pretty much you're missing a lot of the good footwork and stuff that happened here.
Let's be honest, I'm missing most of the fight.
You're missing most of the fight.
You are.
Like we can see their hands and we can see their chins. Yeah. That's about it.
Why don't we I'll find it after the podcast.
All right.
Okay, anyway, so that was great thing that we can't finish talking about.
Cool.
That was a good fight though.
That was a good fight.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah. So they both finished Cowboy prior to this.
Before this,
he got knocked down twice before that, didn't he?
The fight should have been over in the first round. At the end of the round,
yeah.
So he like KO'd him, flash KO'd him at the bell, basically.
And they let him keep fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
3-piece with the soda.
Yeah.
peace on it.
What else was there to talk about?
UFC Wichita.
Wichita?
Which was that? Oh,
Big Ben Rothwell.
Yeah.
He lost decision, I guess, to Blagoy Ivanov.
Everyone said that was a robbery, but I didn't see that one.
No, I didn't see it either. The King of Wisconsin, or the Kenosha King, or the King of Kenosha, one of the three.
Tim Boach. Start off the card, Tim Boach.
Yeah. You lost decision. Did you watch that one?
I was like in and out of these.
Yeah.
So I was, I don't know. Not really.
Dariush. How's Dariush's win streak looking lately?
Don't know. How do you spell his name?
Benil, E-I-L.
There we go.
Be Neil.
Benil.
Benil?
Be Neil. Man, just be Neil. Be yourself.
2-fight win streak.
Drew Dauber and Thiago
Moises.
Okay.
Good for him. Kind of back in the winning column.
Yeah, he's out of King's MMA.
Ben Rothwell. Fuck, I wish he would have won.
There's a lot of good fights at heavyweight for him, though, still, too.
Yeah, there is.
He's good to have back. They should book him and Derek Lewis. Next.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight.
Yeah.
Fuck, that is a good fight.
Line it up, people.
Talked about Tim Means already. Dos Santos, Curtis Millender. Curtis Millender was like this like hot prospect out. I think 170, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got totally 100% neutralized in this fight, destroyed.
Really?
Yeah.
Just everywhere?
So like the hype train is over. Like it was fucking dominating by Dos Santos.
Like he didn't belong there at all.
No,
eh?
not at all. Which is crazy.
Wow.
What's EZDS's record?
Like
It
really
doesn't really
fucking good
roll
right
off
now.
the tongue. EZDS, bro. Elizu Zaleski dos
I'm
Santos.
not even gonna pretend.
He's like a Polish
Oh,
Brazilian.
there's so many Dos Santoses. How do you spell that?
Elizeau.
Yeah, no, you just had it. Back up twice. There you go.
There we
Down.
go. Holy shit,
Yeah.
that's a hard name. Pretty decent.
Gross.
So he loses his UFC debut. Now he's just on a fucking tear.
Yeah,
He's beat some good
that's an
guys.
impressive record.
Yeah.
Sean Strickland's no joke.
I mean, 21-5. That's not bad. Some early adversity in his career, but I mean, it's not
He hasn't
uncommon.
been KO'd either, has he?
No, I don't think so. But Curtis Millender, I mean, he was
Zero
he was
KO.
looking pretty good too. Pretty good streak.
Yeah, he beat CR, like Thiago Alves, Max Griffin.
Yeah,
A bunch of guys with no Wikipedia page.
and he's pretty dangerous. 6'3". So
Yeah.
I think they just rebooked
It's a
him though with
big
somebody.
frame for 170, man.
Pretty sure Curtis Millender is back in there.
Like
Pretty
Condit's like 6'0", huh? How big is Brazilian Cowboy? It's got to be 6 feet, 6'1". It's a big frame for
Yeah.
170.
See how big he is, Alex Oliveira.
If I starved myself, I could be 170.
Fuck, remember when I was
5'11".
Less-
believe you
less
made
than one-
170.
I made
Less than
167.
That's
You
crazy.
did?
Yeah.
For your fight?
Yeah, remember that tournament weekend? I was 167 for that fucking
Seriously?
weekend. Yeah.
What do you weigh now?
Oh, like 220 or something.
It became the Pasta King.
Oh boy, did I ever.
Pre-USADA Miles there.
Let's be honest though, I got 10 pounds in my beard alone, so.
Pre-USADA, you're on diuretics and shit.
Yeah.
To fucking get down there.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, you ate yogurt for like 2 weeks and sparred every day.
You know what? It was just a lot of sparring. I didn't change my diet at all.
No, you just
I just
You could
to
probably-
put in a lot of
you
work.
could probably fought at 55.
I think my metabolism used to be like this savage beast inside my body.
Yeah, but we
And-
went like running too
Yeah.
and stuff. We went running,
And
a
I
few
was still
times.
playing soccer.
Yeah,
Fuck, those were the days.
good.
What happened?
work
Yeah.
jobs.
I work more than I work out now.
Fuck.
Winters.
Just every excuse.
Yeah, I've got lots of excuses.
Bags of chips.
This ain't no fucking Cameron Haynes Instagram here.
Fucking Netflix, man. That's what happened. Netflix.
Oh yeah, Netflix and chill.
Yeah. Netflix
ruined my body.
Holy fuck.
This ain't no fucking inspirational Instagram page here. There's no squats to be found.
This is the fucking old washed up club.
Squat rack over there. We gotta get
Bowflex coming.
We gotta get some in the training room footage.
Yeah.
To put with this podcast, and so unemployed Mario Yamasaki can, watch us. I don't know, do training videos. I guess I don't know. Whatever.
If we actually could record a podcast more than once, a season, we could actually set up like a challenge for ourselves for like a month or something.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I got to finish the gym at our place too, and it's gonna be go time.
Hey, I got a line on
steroids and fucking protein.
No, not steroids.
Do it.
I got a line on a new bag and a set of kettlebells.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
What's the line?
Like I got a hookup.
He's gonna do some coke
okay.
and buy some stuff.
Like, what are we talking about here?
We're talking about illegal purchasing of
not for long
workout equipment.
Yeah.
No, the guy I'm doing a job for is wanted to get rid of a bunch of kettlebells, and he's got a bag. I'm like, yeah, I'll take those off your hand.
$15.
Rob,
I paid $8,000.
Rob should like
$20.
$20.
Why doesn't Rob, like in the big garage that he has, just set up like a sick gym in there?
He could Sylvester Stallone gym.
Oh man,
that place.
You could have like a full Smith machine,
or like
treadmill,
or like
bike.
Dwayne Johnson. Like Rob's not gonna fix any cars.
No,
we all know that. Rob, I'm sorry.
We could all go there and
you're not gonna fix any cars.
But we could all go there.
I know you got some ideas. You can afford some stuff. You're gonna build a forge. You're gonna fix a car.
Yeah.
You're gonna fix a Toyota, maybe one in particular.
But where is he going to keep his girlfriend's vehicle or his canoe or his bags of bottles that need to be taken to the recycling?
Rob, I'm sorry to call you out publicly.
Or his lawnmower that doesn't work.
That'd be fucking like we could do like fucking like
lawnmower
wall
doesn't
mats.
work?
We could do
I don't know. Just throwing stuff out there.
But
sorry, wall mats.
Like wall mats, fucking floor mats in one area. Could roll, hurt each other.
We could have it like a juice bar in the corner.
I'll go to work with the back injuries after.
Yeah,
be worth it.
Yeah,
be so worth it.
We could work up to it slowly.
Hey man, I finally gave him the pads, so
nice.
I'm sure he's used them a lot.
Once, maybe twice. Hopefully.
He said he had some gloves, right?
Yeah. Well, I kept trying to give him. I'm positive I have a set of gloves that are his. He insists on that they're not.
Well, I mean, he had gloves at one point.
Yeah. Well, he had pink ones, but he also had the blue ones prior to the pink ones. I'm positive.
Oh, okay.
But he says they're not his, so
well,
I'm gonna have to take him at his word. But yeah, big garage,
yeah,
gym, for sure.
We could have a fucking bow hunting simulator in there.
Yeah.
Just do like a deer hunt machine, put it in there. Same thing. Yeah, pretty sweet.
It's a Cameron Haynes shirt, and that's Cameron Haynes.
Yeah, what do you know? Yeah, it'd be fucking sweet. Rob should do that.
That guy's so awesome. I like how it's got an elk on it and it just nails it.
Like he's got his hand up even before it hits.
Yeah, he knows.
We could do like a pre-podcast workout together, you know?
Hey, that'd be a good goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good goal.
I feel like we'd have a little more energy coming into this, you know? We'd be all sweaty.
It'd be like a full day, but
yeah, I'm gonna have to drink a little less. Everyone's into being healthy and bullshit now, though. So
yeah, there's no calories in beer. I'm pretty sure.
I was saying this the other day, like I was trying to explain to somebody how fun it is to smoke cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's actually a lot of fun, and there's this like stigma that goes along with doing things now that are unhealthy for you. People are like, "Oh, you shouldn't fucking do that. It's unhealthy." Obviously, you shouldn't because it's unhealthy.
No shit.
I know that, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so get off my
All
back.
Right. Here's a new plan. Scrap the gym in the fucking garage. He's got to put a pool table in there, and liquor and smokes.
Cigarette dispenser.
And a bar.
And a pinball machine.
Yeah.
Why don't we just build a studio in there? That's what we should do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not being used. You ain't fixing no cars in there, Rob. You ain't fixing no cars. You're not forging no blacksmiths.
Like build a nice little set in there, some brick wall.
Oh, it'd be so easy.
That's what everybody does.
Poor guy.
God damn.
Working in camp. Motherfucker.
No,
Yeah, he's got to be in bed by now anyway.
probably.
Oh, there's no way he's up. We told him we were recording, though. He could be watching us live
Might be watching us. We'll put him to sleep.
if he cared. If he gave a shit. Just kidding, Rob.
Kamaru.
So this is Joe Rogan giving Usman a tour of his...
Yeah, it's kind of they're just kind of hanging out before the podcast and stuff, and all of this is Joe's studio, I believe.
So, like, why is the TMZ guy there?
He just kind of profiled his experience on the podcast.
Oh, I see.
Go into it a little further.
I see. Cool. So they're at the studio right now. Like this is.
I don't know if this is it. I don't think.
I mean,
this
that place
is
is massive.
Oh, there we go.
Where do you get that kind of space in LA?
Well, first, you become a millionaire.
Yeah. Like, what does the lease on this fucking building cost?
I don't know. It's a really good video though. Fucking gym is
It's
unreal.
got cool shit everywhere.
Oh yeah. That could be Rob's garage right there.
Okay, that thing is like 8 times the size of Rob's garage.
That one room.
That one room.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's cool because there's like TVs throughout the studio. So whenever like the podcast is live, it's playing on all the TV.
Yeah, of course it is.
Stuff. It's
Yeah.
fucking cool. It's a fucking cool setup. Big sauna.
Sauna, yeah. Yeah, we could fit a sauna in that
An
garage.
LBGTQ bathroom.
Yeah.
All I'm interested in is a pool table.
Library.
That's
So, like
all
a
I
big,
need. Like, what is that room for? Like, what? Like, that room's huge. There's just
TV.
some
This-
antlers on the floor.
This is just polished concrete floor, eh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where is he taking him? Oh, the float lab. There you go. Hey, I might do a little floating at the end of April.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are you gonna float in?
You know, fucking one of those, you know, one of those float apparatuses.
No, you're gonna make
Apparati.
a cheap joke. Bro, I floated a shit in the toilet this morning.
No. No.
Something stupid like that.
No,
No?
that would be stupid.
Okay.
No, like
It would be low, you know. Oh, Ali. He's got time to be everywhere, that guy.
Yeah.
He's everywhere all the time, hanging out with cool people. Getting paid.
Yeah. Totally.
10%
Making tons
here,
of money.
10% there, 10% here.
UFC champ here, UFC champ there.
Yeah. He manages everybody.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Joe Rogan's studio cost about $1 million.
It's probably more.
Probably.
What's
Oh
going on?
no!
What's going on? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's wrap her up.
I took some X-Laps
All
earlier.
right, take us home, Aisha.
All right, guys. This is the 414 on the 808, and we're saying goodbye to you. Have a good evening.
Peace out. It's been fun.
Yeah,
Has it?
we'll be back.
Has
We'll
probably
be
it?
back
It's not been fun.
2
hopefully
weeks from
another
now?
month.
3 weeks from now?
3 or 4.
Yeah, so what
We'll
do we
see
got
you
coming-
all next weekend.
What do we got coming
I
up?
won't be here.
Well,
Actually,
are you off
Well, you guys
We'll
could be here.
see you.
Are you
but
off
we
the
won't
13th?
be here.
The 13th of April?
Holloway, Poirier?
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah, I'll be
Oh,
here.
I just noticed the unicorn.
I'm off.
Let's do it.
All right.
April 13th.
April 13th, UFC
Let's fucking
236.
do
Be
this.
there or be square.
Okay, thanks for tuning in.
Or do
Thanks
something
for
else. We don't
listening.
care.
Is Rob gonna be
Everybody-
back by then?
No.
What?
Shout out to MMAtakes.com.
Thanks for the support.
Thanks, MMA Takes.
Thanks, MMA Takes.
Thanks, MMA
Shout out
Takes.
to Innocent Gun for getting me drunk.
Thanks, Innocent Gun.
Later.
Yeah, thank
Thanks,
you everybody.
Thanks, Ed Gun.
This has
Thanks
been
to
fun.
non-sponsoring beer manufacturers.
All right.
Boy.
Out.
Bye.